Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Sunday morning relax and reset class. My name is Nadine. As always, I am so happy to share this class with you. And today we are moving on through our chakra series to the second chakra. So I really look forward to moving and flowing through this class with you. If you weren't here last week, we are doing a 6-part series on Sundays for Relax and Reset, moving through each of the chakras or energy centers in the body. And so I'll just go over a little bit of a review about what they are. The wind's getting up again. I'm not having much luck with my windy day recordings. Hopefully it's not too distracting for you. So I will start class with a little bit of a review about what chakras are, then let you know all about the second chakra, and we'll do a class to balance it. It's connected to the element of water, and I know you'll really love this lake in the gardens. So I've once again chosen a location by the water. You can hear the birds, you can see the sun reflecting on the water, and hopefully allow the fluidity of practicing near water to inspire you for today's class. So if you haven't already, slide your shoes off, get cozy and comfortable. 1 chair or 2 chairs if you are doing the standing component of class. Actually, 2 chairs or a countertop regardless for our side body stretch. And then go ahead and get cozy. If you need to pad yourself up with pillows, blankets, cushions, please do that. And just remember that Sundays, and this class in particular, are all about rejuvenating you, filling your cup back up, reflecting on the week that has been, preparing yourself for the week that's ahead by taking really good care of your physical body and in turn your emotional and energetic bodies. So let's get started. Go ahead and take a comfy seat if you're not already there. Close your eyes down. And collectively, as always, let's open our class with 3 rounds of breath. Deep inhale through your nose. Long exhale out through your mouth. And again, inhale. And exhale. Last time through, deep breath in. And a long breath out. Release any control of your breath. Feel yourself melt back into your support, into your chair. Relax through your body. Let this feeling of relaxation and ease, knowing that you have arrived, made it to this class where it's all about taking very good care of yourself. So with that knowing, sink back, settle in. Let your breath move through you. Soften any parts of your body that feel particularly tense. And just enjoy sitting in stillness while I share a little bit about chakras. So as I mentioned last week, they're part of the subtle body, which means that we can't see or touch them. And chakras are located along an energy channel, which basically mirrors our spinal cord. And through this energy channel that moves through the central part of our body are these 6 spinning wheels or discs of energy. The 7th one, as I mentioned last week, resides above you, out of your body, on top of your head. And this is where the energy flows through. So ideally, we want to keep our chakras open so that energy can flow through them freely and promote this optimal sense of physical and emotional well-being. If energy becomes blocked anywhere along the way, it may trigger a physical imbalance, mental or an emotional imbalance. So today's practice and all of the classes that we're doing throughout this series aim to balance individual chakras, Today we move to the second chakra, and as I said earlier, it's connected to the element of water. Also associated with the color orange, and it's located in our hip and pelvic region, connected to our reproductive organs. So we'll go through a breath technique for the second chakra in just a moment. But to share a little bit more about it, when this chakra, I guess for me, I would describe the second chakra as all about feeling vibrant, inspired, creative in your body and in yourself. But when it's underactive, you can feel quite dull, lackluster, that sort of thing. When the chakra is overactive, you can feel lustful, greedy, wanting more than what you need. And so, as I said, it's related to our ability to be fluid. And through that fluidity comes a wonderful sense of creativity and vibrancy. And it encourages us to be flexible as we move through our lives. Allows us to easily accept change and go with the flow. So activities to balance this chakra, along with the class that we're about to do, connected to water, taking baths, going for a swim, even just paddling your feet in water. Dancing, because dancing promotes that sense of fluid freedom within us. And in particular, a great way to balance this chakra is to just find the sweetness in life. Soak up the little things and allow them to inspire you. So when you feel imbalance in your second chakra, you can access feelings of abundance and joy, and it really clears the way for creative energy. So with all of that in mind, let's go ahead and start our class dedicated to our second chakra. We've done this breath technique before. It's a cooling breath technique, and my friends in Austin will no doubt very much enjoy this, as I hear it's quite warm over there. And the breath technique is, you can keep your eyes closed and listen, or crack your eyes open to have a look at what I'm doing. If you are able to curl your tongue, you can curl your tongue, draw the breath in through your mouth and out through your nose. If you aren't able to curl your tongue, no worries at all. Simply connect your top and bottom teeth and suck the air in through your teeth so that it almost makes a bit of a whistling sound. And then again, exhale out through your nose. So let's go ahead and give it a try. You can close your eyes back down, just listen to the cueing of my voice. So either curling your tongue or connecting your top and bottom teeth. Inhale through your mouth. Seal the lips closed. Exhale out through your nose. Inhale through your mouth, either drawing the air between your teeth or over your tongue. And exhale out through your nose. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale out through your nose. Keep going with this breath technique. It's known as a cooling breath technique because you will feel as you draw the breath in through connected teeth or through your curled tongue, the breath cools in your mouth and remains cool as you exhale it out through your nose. And as you breathe, using this very simple but very effective breathing technique, you may like to imagine yourself moving through cool, clear, calm water, allowing that water to reinvigorate you, inspire you. And continue to breathe just like this for another 5 or so cycles of breath, slow and steady. Notice also the level of cognitive engagement. Helicopter flying overhead. Keep on breathing, everyone. Notice that you have to think about what you're doing. It's not natural to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, in through your mouth and out through your nose. So it requires that extra level of focus and awareness, drawing you very much into this present moment. Last breath here. And at the end of your final exhale out through your nose, blink your eyes open, come back to your space. Welcome back. And start to shuffle yourself forward to the edge of your chair. Set your feet up directly beneath your knees, outer hip width distance apart. So a little bit of a wider stance to support you here. Let's do some flowing side stretch. Okay, so as you breathe in, sweep both hands high to the sky. On the breath out, float your right hand down. Inhale, sweep your left hand up and over to the right side. And on the exhale, circle your left hand forward, trace the horizon all the way to the left side. On the next inhale, take your right hand up and over to the left. Exhale, right hand sweeps forward and around, trace that horizon. Inhale, left hand up and over to the right, turn your heart forward. Exhale, circle down and around. And inhale, reach long. Keep moving just like this. You may choose to close your eyes down, get lost in the movement. The inhale is the side stretch. The exhale has you move forward and around. Let the breath guide the way here. As you move, feel yourself rocking forward on your sit bones, over to one side and then the other. And starting to wake up through that hip and pelvic region through this flowing movement. As I said, that is where our second chakra is located. Let's go once more to each side. To the right and to the left. And then slowly float both hands down to your thighs. You can place them at the fronts of your knees. Widen your feet. Another footprint out to either side. Sufi circles, again, waking up through that hip and pelvic region as you inhale, come forward. On the exhale, circle back and around. Inhale forward. Exhale back and around. Inhale forward. And exhale, circle back. You can change directions as you're ready. And while you do this movement, keeping that breath flowing, ask yourself, what is it that allows you to feel inspired, to feel creative, to feel free and vibrant? Just ponder that for a moment or two. Follow-up question would be, is there enough of that in your life? Settle that body forward. Stack your shoulders on tops of your hips. Heel toe your feet so they're directly beneath your knees. Once again, we'll move straight into cat-cow, flowing all the way through this class, just like water. Inhale, drag your hands back to your hip crease, press your heart forward. As you exhale, round through the whole length of your spine, slide your hands to the fronts of your knees. Inhale, draw forward, heart bright, squeeze those shoulder blades together. As you exhale, round. What comes to mind for me when I think about what allows me to feel free and vibrant I definitely love dancing, but also simple things like sitting in cafes, having a coffee, journaling, letting creativity flow out through me that way. So just some things that immediately come to mind for me. I wonder what comes to mind for you. Maybe if you find a pause somewhere, you can throw it into the chat, share with us all. Oh, that wind is keeping me on my toes. All right, one more time, moving through cat cow. And then sit yourself back up. Settle your shoulders back and down. Let's start by taking steps out to the right and out to the left. Take your right foot wide and then draw your right foot towards your left. Left foot wide. Inhale to move wide. Exhale, 2 feet together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Like I said, we're opening up those hip joints. Exhale. Keep the breath flowing. Now, it wouldn't be a PFP class if we didn't add some cross-body movement in. So, next time we come to the right side, we're going to add our left arm in, opening the left arm out to the left side. As you inhale, right arm spreads wide, right leg spreads wide, I should say, left arm lifts wide. Inhale, left leg wide, right hand wide. Exhale, draw back in. Inhale, heart bright as you lift. Exhale, draw back into your core. Once more to each side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Well done, everyone. Just wash your knees from side to side. Hips should hopefully start to be feeling a touch more awake. And then heel toe your feet nice and wide. Goddess stance through the legs. Heels in, toes out. Gently take your hands to the inner seams of your knees and press back. Press your heart forward to match that. And let's do 3 rounds of sitterly breath. That helicopter again. Either teeth connected, cooling breath, or drawing the breath in through your mouth over your curled tongue. So inhale. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Draw that air in through your mouth. Exhale through the nose. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice, everyone. Heel toe your feet together. And let's take a sip of water. I find that breath technique, known as sitterly breath, a breathing or cooling breath, as I mentioned, just immediately calms me down. It only takes 3 breaths, and all of a sudden you're right back in your body, and everything just seems a little more steady. So a sip of water if you need it. I wonder if the ducks and birds are putting on a show behind me. I don't see many today. We'll see what happens. They're all behind the camera at the moment, camera shy. All right, so the next minute or so, I would like you to move in a way that feels creative, that feels free, that feels inspired. You can do whatever you want, whether that be getting up and dancing, static stretches, moving your torso in whatever way feels good. You've got a minute, hello seagulls, to move in a way that speaks to you. All right, close your eyes down if you like, simply sit and breathe, whatever you need. Starting now. Notice what comes up as you start to move in more of an unstructured, creative way. Do you feel very confident doing this? Perhaps not so much. Can you let that go? Any feelings of self-judgment or a criticism, and simply just move. Whatever you choose to do, make sure your breath is flowing nice and free. And allow another 3 or so breaths to move you in a way that feels really great in your body. The reason why all the birds are rushing over to me is there's a little girl trying to scare them. All right, you might have all just heard her say, "Roar." All right, well done, everyone. A moment to just pause, reflect, close your eyes down. How did that make you feel? For me, I definitely enjoyed moving in a fluid, free way. There was a little bit of awareness that there are a lot of people watching me right now, but I just tried to put that to the back of my mind. And as always, as we talk about in this class, just take care of my body, address what does my body need right now. All right, with a big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Blink those eyes open. Come back to the edge of your chair if you'd slid back. Slide yourself forward once again. Feet beneath your knees, outer hip width distance apart. So again, seeking out that steady base. If you're feeling very energetic today, you might like to take this next pose, standing in chair pose, which looks like sticking your bottom out as if you were to sit down on a chair, bending your knees, but keeping your toes, knees behind your toes, I should say. And then we're drawing our palms to the sky, big breath in. As you breathe out, palms face down towards the earth. Sweep way back behind you as far as you can. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take it back. Keep going like that. If you're standing, I'll join my friends sitting. Inhale to reach. Exhale, push back, and really be aware as you push back to go to your full end of range. We can often lose shoulder extension simply because we don't do it that much. So let's take care of that range of movement just as much as we take care of our flexion, lifting the arms up, lowering down. One more time, wherever you are. Inhale to lift and exhale, lower. Give your shoulders a circle out. A little bit of a roll, Sufi circles around one way and then the other way. And draw yourself back to center. Let's move into our sun salutations. We'll come back to that lovely flowing side flexion that we did at the beginning of class. I'll talk you through the first one. Join in whenever you're ready. Deep breath in, palms to the sky, sweep up, gather up. Keep the movement as fluid as you can the whole way through. Exhale, fold forward and down, palms to the earth. Sweep your arms way back behind you. Then hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, bow, and make this bow a real release. 2 hands to the sky, palms face up. Breathe in. Straight away, breathe out, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up and over. As you exhale, draw your left hand across the horizon to the left side. Inhale, right hand to the sky. And then on the exhale, you'll float your right hand forward, your torso all the way forward and down, and you find yourself once again in a forward fold. Hands to shins, deep breath in. Fold, bow as you breathe out. Press into your feet, palms to the sky. Inhale to reach. Straight away, exhale, right hand down. Left hand up and over, breathe in. Circle forward and around to the left side as you breathe out. Inhale, right arm high. On the exhale, Circle your right hand forward and float all the way forward and down. Hands to shins, breath in. Bow, release as you breathe out. Palms to the sky, press into your feet, reach up, inhale. Last time through, exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, trace that horizon, reach as far forward as you can.
Hello friends, I'm back and it's a few days later. So, very funny story. When my tripod blew over in the wind after the first portion of class, which you've just done, once I picked it back up, I continued teaching thinking it was recording, but of course my camera was no longer recording. I didn't find this out until the next day when I came to edit the video. So the theme of our class today is second chakra, go with the flow, be fluid, be flexible. So I couldn't do anything but laugh. And here we are a few days later in another part of the gardens, because why not? It's a great excuse to show you another portion of this lake that we all really enjoy, I think. I know I definitely enjoy teaching here. So we're just going to pick up where we left off. I think we just finished our sun salutations. So let's move on. Given there's been a little bit of a break in class, and for me it's a whole nother day, a few days later, in my initial recording, let's call it, even though it didn't record, I had a section for freestyle movement towards the end of this sequence. But I'd like to just dive into a little bit of freestyle movement now as a way to kind of press the reset button and then get back into our bodies and keep moving in that fluid way that enlivens and awakens our second chakra. So go for it. Freestyle movement, everyone. You can keep doing the sun salutations that we were just doing, with the side stretching, or you can just move in whatever way feels great to you. I'm just going to loosen up through my upper body. Circles, just move and wake myself back up. Come back into this class. Now remember, second chakra, it's about being creative. It's about dancing like no one's watching. If you're dancing right now at home, I'm very proud of you. If you're sitting and breathing, maybe even practicing that cooling breath technique, then that is amazing too. If you're meditating, also wonderful. Just do what feels good for you. And let's take a few deep breaths together. A big breath in, sweep the hands high. Breath out, pour them back down. Inhale, sweep all the way up. And exhale, pour down. Last time through, breath in. And breath out. So nice, everyone. The birds have really come out to cheer us all on in the last portion of our class. Let's come into our first shape, seated or standing. The choice is yours. We will be flowing between two different poses, but with our open warrior two legs. We'll start on the right side. I'll work through my friends that are sitting first. Turn to the right side of your chair. Place your right foot directly beneath your right knee. Now, left leg can either be at a 90-degree angle, a little bit further back, or extended all the way straight. Okay? So just make sure you are really supported beneath that right thigh. If you're standing, I'll join you all in just a moment, and then our movement looks like a big inhale to sweep the right arm up and over towards the back or the left side of your space, and a slow exhale, right forearm down to your right thigh or right hand to your right thigh, left hand up and over. In, sweep. Exhale. Now you can continue in this rainbow arc, or if you'd like to be a bit more wild with your hands, go ahead. We're working to continue to stretch through our side body, but also find that fluidity, find that creative edge. For my friends standing, have your right foot in front of the chair, step your left foot back any amount. Bend into your right knee so that it's stacked directly on top of your right foot. If you're staying holding onto the back of your chair, no worries at all. You can do this very same movement just with the left arm. If you feel comfortable enough, you can free your right hand. So just do what you need to do. When you come up and over, your right hand will touch the back of the chair. Inhale, sweeping back. Exhale, take it back in the other direction. And inhale, up and over. Let's all do 3 more in each direction. So 1, lift up and back. 2, sorry, this is still 1. And 2, once again, up and over. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, last one. And exhale. So nice, everyone. Draw yourself back up. If you're seated, turn to the front of your chair. If you're standing, 2 feet together, give the legs a little bit of a shake out, a pitter-patter, whatever feels like it would serve your body best in this moment. And then let's go straight over to the other side. So if you're seated, left thigh supported by the underside of your chair, and then open the right foot any amount. If you're standing, left foot right behind the back of your chair, extend the right leg out any amount. So that could look like this. Just make sure you can get back up. Or it could look like this. You find where you're comfortable. Okay, I'm going to go somewhere in between, and I'll stay with my left hand supporting the back of the chair this time. Remember, get free, creative with those arms. Inhale, everyone lean back. Exhale, up and over. In. And exhale. So for my friends standing, your hips will move back and forth with this movement. My friends seated, the hips are a little more stable, a little more supported, which just allows more freedom through the upper body. We've got 3 more. Moving in whatever way feels good to you. Last one, everyone. So nice. Turn to the front, or slide both feet together. If you're standing, shake those hips out. If you're seated, windscreen wipe your knees from side to side. Let's all come to a seat. Goddess legs, which means heels in, toes out. And we're all going to do this windscreen wiper action, 1 leg at a time. So second chakra resides in the pelvis. So finding fluidity through the hips is really important. And we don't get enough rotation, internal and external rotation of the hips. So now is a really good time. So dip your right knee into center, pull it back up, left knee into center, pull it back up. Right. And time your breath with it once you get the hang of this movement. So nice, everyone. 1 more on each leg. Toe your feet back together. We'll come to our peak pose for the second chakra, and that is tree pose. So I'll demonstrate seated and standing for both legs. So let's all start on our right leg. If you're standing, sweep your chair around to your right side and start to ground down through your right leg. If you're seated, extend that right leg out in front of you, pull your toes back towards your face so your leg is really active all the way down the front of your thigh. Open your left knee out to the side. Everyone can do this if you're standing as well. And then glue your left foot to your right ankle, your right inner calf, or your right inner knee. Okay, so that's what it looks like seated. Standing, Could look like this, a little bit higher, this. I'm going to stay down at my ankle. Now, my friends sitting, if you feel up to it, you can bring some freestyle movement in through the upper body, perhaps a sway from side to side, promoting that side body length. My friends standing, maybe you hold on to the back of your chair with one hand, circle your left arm around branches swaying in the wind of your tree, or if stillness is calling you, one hand or two hands to your heart center. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, 3 final breaths. Last breath in. And out. Bring your hands down. Everybody turn the left knee to point forward, release your left foot from your right inner leg and walk your hips out. If you're standing, if you're sitting, draw your right knee in towards you, rock your knees from side to side. Alright, when you're ready, we'll come over to the left side. I'm going to do my left side seated. If you're standing, swing your chair around to the left side of your torso so that you have something to stabilize and hold on to here. Let's all either ground down through your standing leg or extend your left leg out in front of you, pull your toes back to your face. Everybody open your right knee out to the right side, and then you find a place to glue it along the inner seam of your left leg. Once you've found that, again, freestyle movement through the upper body or stillness. You might feel different from side to side. Just tune into your body and what you need. Let's all enjoy one more breath. Nice, everyone. Free your hands, whatever they're doing. Turn your right knee forward. Place your right foot down. Draw the left foot in. Walk out through the hips if you're standing, and if you're seated, sway your knees from side to side. Alright, quick sip of water if you feel that you need that right now, and then let's finish with one final side body stretch. Option to take it seated or standing. It's the one that we do every week. So standing looks like legs out wide, feet parallel. Bend through your hips. Reach your forearms or your hands along the back of your chair, bow your torso down. If you're seated, the only difference is the heels are in and toes are out. So to keep the hips nice and open. Same thing with your second chair or your countertop. Walk your hands away from you and let your chest sway down. Torso up. Remember, move slowly and mindfully, especially when your head has been either at the level or below your heart. Heel toe the feet in, and my friends seated. Let's all take a seat. Last few shapes. Stretching through the backs of the legs now. We've worked our legs a lot. Extend both of your legs out straight. Pull your toes back towards your face. And then simply creep your hands forward, down your legs. You might round through your shoulders, through your upper back a little bit. We take these longer holds to seal out our class as you pause, turn inwards and focus on your breath. A real golden opportunity to reflect here on areas in your life where you may feel called to become a little more fluid and flexible. Checking in, as we did at the beginning of our class, that creativity level. Are you creating, sparking enough in your life? And if not, what is it? What is it that you desire? What is it that your heart yearns for? And how can you bring a greater sense of enlightenment, awakeness into your life? Start to slide your hands back, up your legs. Sit up tall, circle your shoulders, up, back and down. Oh, so nice. 2 feet together. Directly beneath your knees. Simple spinal twist. Left hand to the outside of your right knee. With your right hand, take a hold of the back of your chair. Gaze over your right shoulder. Beautiful breaths. Let the sounds of these gardens wash over you. Slowly return back to center. Take it across to the other side. Right hand to the outside of your left knee. Catch a hold of the back of your chair with your left hand. Gentle twist. One more breath here. Deep breath in. Slowly draw yourself back to center. Keep your knees bent and fold forward over your bent legs. Support your chest, your torso on your thighs. Put your forearms in front of your shins. Let your head hang down. Enjoy 2 more breaths. So that's everyone. Draw yourself back up. Pause with an upright spine just for a moment. And then settle back. Relax back into your chair. Now is the time to gather your cushions, pillows, blankets, whatever it may be. Settle back, relax through your legs. Rest your hands in your lap. Relax your shoulders. Soften your face. Breathe. A moment to let all of that flowing movement settle into the fibers of our being. This class integrate into you. Release any control of your breath and feel your body release, as if your whole body is exhaling out. It's melting into stillness. Notice how the stillness feels at this end of your class compared to the beginning of your class. As you're ready, let the sounds of the Australian birds all around us draw you back. Feel your awareness come back into your body. Sense your feet touching down on the floor or the earth. Move that awareness up your legs, over your knees, thighs, hips, to your pelvis, the home of your second chakra. Continue to travel your awareness up through your torso. As you do so, come to sit upright, keep your eyes closed. Put your awareness over your shoulders, over your face. As you're ready, blink your eyes open. Come back to your space. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so grateful actually that I was able to have another opportunity, another excuse to carry my chairs and my tripod out to these gardens to share another beautiful location with you. Can you all see that yellow tree over there? That is a wattle tree, one of our native trees, and all of the wattle around the gardens around Melbourne is bursting to life right now with signs of spring everywhere. So it's a nice thing to pause and observe the fluidity, the transition of the seasons, and seeing if we can mirror that in our own bodies with being open to change, to transition, all of those things that our second chakra reminds us to stay open to. So I can't wait to explore the third chakra with you all next week, and please leave comments in the chat about how you're finding this chakra series. If you would like more information, less information, anything at all, I am here to serve you. So as always, if you enjoyed the class, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and consider joining our channel to support us. We appreciate you all very much, love our PFP community, and on that note, I'll see you all next week. Bye everyone.